This is the LST 325. This is Wednesday, October 3rd, 3 in the afternoon. We've been stuck on a small sandbar island in Lake Barkley, Kentucky. Been here since about 4 o'clock Monday afternoon. This towboat and barges are from Lure Brothers in St. Louis. They've been on their way here to help us get loose since yesterday morning. No damage to the ship. We're just stuck on a sandbar, or a little island in the river. Coast Guard has been here inspecting us, been aboard from Paducah. This is a gentleman here from Lure Brothers. Now I'm on the port side of the ship looking aft. That's our LCBP we put in the water just in case we need it for everything. Now I'm on the wheelhouse bridge. The crew is in the wheelhouse. We have the engines running. This is part of our crew here.
Have quite a few down Nashville.
Hey, Harry. Right here. We've already broken 3 lines. working to get our stern anchor free. When we do, the barge is going to come in close to our stern. We'll drop the anchor on the barge and he'll take it out quite a ways as we run our cable out, and then he'll pull out and drop it on the bottom. We'll try to winch our way off. That's the way they pull themselves off of the beaches in World War II, Korea, and Vietnam. I'm now standing in the aft starboard 40mm gun mount. Starboard 40 aft gun mount. It's the first time this operation's been done in years. I'm now at the aft 40mm gun mount. dragging the anchor out. Pulling our anchor with them. Our cable comes out of the water occasionally. This is the main winch that we're going to try to pull with.
That's the last roll.
I'm standing in the aft twin 40 gun mount. Start pulling on the anchor pretty soon with the engines in full reverse. This hasn't been tried for years. That's what it was made for. I'm standing on the port wing by the wheelhouse. Sorry. The starboard wing. They took our anchor out probably 600 feet and dropped it, and then they're backing off away from it. Now we'll see if our big stern winch can pull us off with the motors running. This is our wheelhouse, people. They're ready any time that they start tightening that anchor up to put the engines in full reverse. I'm now standing on the forward deck. That's the little island off the starboard side that we're hung up on. Back out of the dropped our 600 feet. I'm going to start trying to winch her off to full reverse. That's the way they pulled off of the beaches in the and in the Pacific, all the Pacific. Barge and two boats move back in there on our starboard side. Our anchor is out 600 feet. They're going to be pulling sideways to try to break us loose as our anchor is pulling us back with the motors running in reverse. I see on our mast we're flying our signals for our radio. The checked flag, that's Nan, Whiskey, Victor, Charlie. You can't see the two that's below the bridge. The red and white flag means we have a pilot aboard. Have our small boat pushing on this side, our engines running, that anchor pulling, and we've got the big towboat on the other side. We're trying to break this loose. And they're sure pulling on them ropes. We're pushing on the other side. We got the anchor going, pulling on it, trying to break us loose. I can feel the ship moving under my feet, just trembling. Not moving, but it's trembling. We're starting to move. Oh, the line just broke. I just heard it. The little island is moving away from us.
I don't know if it's taking us back or just twisting us, but
Well, maybe it'll twist us off of this little island.
yeah, I sort of hate to leave.
Well, with everything working, with our anchor buried, pulling back, the big towboat, we got our small boat on the port side. And we're moving away from the island. You can see how shallow it is here. The muddy water, our propellers are kicking up. Oh, it's a beautiful cloud there. It's a beautiful day today. That island we've been sitting by since Monday was Gilligan's Island. And we're going backwards towards the main channel.
Popped it loose.
Yeah, right now we're trying to break the anchor loose so we can reel it in.
Yeah.
Well, we're all broke loose. There's a towboat that came from St. Louis to help us from Lure Brothers. Winding our anchor in right now to retrieve it back on our anchor winch. It and the towboat pulled us loose.
Well, my son lives in Terre Haute. He told me, it's on the news up there.
Yeah, but I mean, I just talked to the reporter. They interrupted the broadcast to say breaking news from the Cumberland River.
Is that from?
They still had 6 minutes left in the broadcast, so
Is that from?
Push the St. Louis cards out of it.
Is that the St. Louis or the Paducah?
I'm sorry.
Was that St. Louis or
Evansville?
Evansville?
WFIE.
Okay.
Brent Hoffman.
Thank you.
Yeah, but my son said there in Terre Haute, is on the Terre Haute news there, that we broke loose. The water's deep enough, we're not pumping.
No, we're not.
Is that a good sign?
That's a good sign.
I figured it.
We're pulling our backwards. We're back to our anchor. That was getting closer. Yeah. As we get over it, it'll lift right straight up. The anchor is getting close to coming up through the surface. slowly winding in.
Breaking the water. Break the water.
Well, our anchor is aboard, loaded with river mud. That's my last picture of Gilligan's Island. We've been sitting right beside it for 2.5 days. This is the gentleman that ran the main anchor winch. Thank you. Did a good job. They're washing the mud off of the stern anchor. That's Bill and Gary and Ad.